Blessings, everyone. Today I would like to offer the Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray. Today I was outside. Sometimes Spirit kind of says it's a downtime today. And so I was working with some herbs. I made a wonderful jar with the honey and the onions. I put the turmeric and some ginger in there for a very healing syrup, and also my oregano oil for the antibacterial and antibiotic properties. So I'm learning a lot. And Spirit just said, go outside today, take off your shoes and breathe with the light. Just ground yourself. Just be. And so just sitting outside this morning, quietly listening to the birds, grounding into Mother Earth and taking in the light. Divine Mother was close. I could feel the angels. And so they nudged and said to share a message. And so first I would like to say thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask the angels to please draw close to bring a message for the highest good. I'm so very grateful. Thank you. The first shuffle, I always shuffle honoring Source. And the second one is to honor Spirit. And the third is to honor Soul. And they always say Trinity, Trinity, alignment. And so working with the Oracle cards, what they taught me is that the energy gets moved 3 times. There's an intention with the shuffle and the energy. It's the movement. And what that does is it's moving Source, our connection with Source, in through Spirit, the higher self, and into the soul, which is the story. And then I just kind of do this, and the angels will definitely tell me which one to take. They're always adamant which one they want. And so sometimes the cards will fall out, or they just move up and they're saying, take this one. Leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. It's a beautiful, beautiful artwork on the deck. And right away, the angels are coming through, and they're pulling my attention to the light in the chest. And they're saying that with the leap of faith, that we have to use our intuition. I'm hearing those words so clear. Use your intuition. They love helping us. And they ask, please, just reach out. There's so many angels in the higher dimensions, and they're all waiting. They will not intervene unless we ask. And they're saying, but with this, one of the most joyous ways that they come through, besides the beautiful signs that they bring, is on our intuition. They give us that nudge. It's undeniable. You just know. We light up when we're in that space of using our intuition. They're saying magnificence. It's magnificence. And so I love that word. And though they're saying that the card is showing this angel with the fist in the air, that we don't always have to step into the leap of faith as secure as what we would like. They said that sometimes the leap of faith is done in the middle of fear. In fact, they're saying most times the leap of faith is in the middle of fear. And that's okay, because we experience these different emotions, and staying in a space of fear, that depletes the love. So we can't stay. But as long as there's movement, it moves the energy. We can do this. That's what they're saying. We can do this. And so it feels like what they're trying to say is that in order to take the leap of faith, we're not waiting until everything feels perfect, because we know that's unreasonable. We've been on the journey long enough. We know that sometimes it's not, everything isn't going to align perfectly. Sometimes the leap of faith is literally going to be in the middle of chaos and fear and confusion, and we just have to trust. So the leap of faith isn't about, it's about trusting our intuition enough to make a decision, even if sometimes it doesn't come out the way we plan. That the whole movement of energy in the space of trust when we take the leap of faith is what is the most important. And we have to understand that sometimes we're not in a space here, we're not in art school to always have fairy tale endings. That sometimes we're going to take a leap of faith and it's going to go sideways. But what we've gained by trusting ourselves enough to move and not stay stagnant, because if we stay stagnant, we're turning away all possibilities. But once we move and we've set something in motion, even if it doesn't turn out the way we wanted or planned, we can still stay in motion and create from that space because we've stepped forward. And that gives the universe the okay. It gives the angels the okay and the encouragement that we're open to make a change. And that's everything. Because what we're working through when we take the leap of faith is letting go sometimes of any directed outcome. It's a leap of faith. We know the universe is there for us. The leap of faith we're taking is within ourselves. And they're very adamant, the angels, don't beat yourself up. If we take the leap of faith and it doesn't go the way we planned, we have to let that go. Because sometimes a split decision, they're using an analogy of the road. You know, we're driving along and we're watching the traffic, and maybe we made a quick right turn because we thought something was coming at us in the traffic. And maybe we wound up blowing a tire out from it, and we're not really sure. We won't know. Did we just prevent an accident? Well, it didn't go well because now we have the flat tire. That the angels are saying it's trusting the gut. And sometimes we have to let go of knowing. Could it have gone a different way? Would it have gone a different way? We trusted our intuition, and that's all that matters. We have to trust that whatever would have been wasn't for our highest good. And so, and one of the biggest things they keep bringing up is the leap of faith. The leap of faith and love. Sometimes we're going to say, I love you. And sometimes we're going to say, I forgive you. And where it's directed is not reciprocating. But we don't need it to be. The leap of faith is trusting our intuition enough that what we express in those moments is what we should be. We're being authentic. So if we've had a disagreement with someone and we're apologizing, even if they're not receptive, it's from the heart. We're trusting our intuition. There's nothing that could come of that negative, because everything in the higher realms, it's light. Forgiveness is the purest form of love. And if we've fallen so madly in love, someone makes our heart sing, that they're not feeling that for us, it's okay. It's okay to love. Because we don't have to act on that to make it so. Because again, in the higher realms, that beautiful radiance, that authentic heart space, that aligns everything. And it feels good. It's joy. To experience love is to be loved. To experience love, the truest expression of love is when we give it. It's not receiving it. Because we're filtering here in this world through our perception. And not everybody has the same definition of love. They're speaking so fast that sometimes it's hard to keep up. I'm sorry. I'm just listening. And I'm learning as I do these things, and the angels and spirit comes through. I'm learning, and I'm being reminded too. So I'm grateful to share this. So what they're saying is the leap of faith, especially in love, whether it's love of a brother and sister, a best friend, or a romantic love interest. We don't need it returned to love. And this is where the difficulty comes in when they say it's agape. They're saying the words agape love. Because we're expecting an exchange and we're just not enjoying the experience. As a matter of fact, we don't even have to have the other person acknowledge. It doesn't matter. Because in that space of love, we can express it in kind acts. We're feeling love. We're in love. It doesn't need to be reciprocated because we can go off and write a beautiful poem that will touch many lives. Or we can go and rescue a puppy from the shelter. We have so much love to give. We can go bake a cake and bring it to someone who maybe is feeling a little lonely, an elder, and cheer them up with that love. So it doesn't matter what's triggering the love. It's how we sit with that. Well, what do we do with that? We can even take it in and nurture our own spirit with that, our own soul. You fall madly in love and they're just not interested in you in that way, it's okay. We don't need to have that. Take that love and enjoy the experience. Enjoy the fact that we're alive and we are breathing and we could feel this feeling. And then go hold the door for someone at the supermarket. Or paint. Put it all into a beautiful painting and share it somewhere so everyone who looks at it can be touched in some way. Don't be afraid to be hurt, to experience love. We may love a family member and they're so difficult, or maybe they're just angry at us and they don't want any part of us. They've moved away. We forgive and we love. And we take that love and we share it in many, many different ways. And this is where the angels are saying the leap of faith is so important, because we have to trust enough in the whole experience to move with it. And that's the greatest testament of being alive, of having breath, of moving through the journey. So with this, they're pulling their energy back. I've learned a lot from that today. I needed that reminder. Then they know that, because I've been focused as of lately on a personal note. It's all about the exchange. And I'm realizing, no, they're showing me it's just about the experience. Keep the heart open. Leap forward. Move with it. Fearlessly. Because no matter what, when we stay in motion and we're moving the energy, eventually we will get to where we need to be. We have to trust. Much love, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to share this message with you. Many blessings.